Alright, how's everyone doing? What I did is about a week ago I ordered some seeds from a place online called Whatcom Seeds, or seedrack.com. I ordered some coffee plant seeds, beans, whatever you want to call them, and a bunch of other seeds and whatnot. What we're going to focus on today are my coffee seeds. I went ahead and I soaked 4 seeds of the Arabica coffee overnight, just plain water. As you can see in the cup there, it looks like the water kind of turned bluish. I don't know if that's maybe some kind of fungicide or what. Never seen that happen before. Anyways, overnight 2 of the seeds started to sprout, just a little bit of a tail sticking out on 2 of them. And I decided it's time to go ahead and pot these seeds up and see how we do. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do now. I've decided I'm probably going to go ahead and do this as a series, as a several part series, and we'll go ahead and show different stages and see how we do. And if anybody's got any suggestions or whatnot, I'm definitely open. This is my first time growing coffee beans, and see how we do. So anyways, I've got a nice, just a light, fluffy seed start mix that I've made myself. I use peat, some vermiculite, and some lime to even out the pH and whatnot, and nothing too special here. So I'm going to go ahead and fill these up, probably add a little bit of water to them, and we'll go from there. Alright, so that should be pretty good for now. Let's go ahead and smooth these out, and I'll add some water and let them soak for a few minutes, and we'll plant our seeds. Alright, so my mix is pretty dry, so I'm just going to go ahead and squirt some water in them, let them soak in a bit. I don't like to keep my mix wet while I store it. I store a ton of it in a big 32-gallon garbage can that I bought specifically for storing my mixes and whatnot. So I try to keep it dry. So just get them nice and wet, let them soak in for a couple of minutes, and go from there. Okay, and we'll let them soak. Alright, so now that we've given our water a chance to soak into our potting mix, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to add the 4 coffee beans that I have already soaked in water. So I'm just going to go ahead and lay them down in the center of the pots. You can see a couple of these have little tails already starting. Just going to lay them right in there. I've heard to put them flat side down, so that's what I'm going to try. And we'll see how this works. Okay, then I'm going to take the rest of my potting mix and I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit on top of them. The directions recommend about a ½ inch, and so that's about what I'll do. I'm not going to leave that in there. Alright, so now that that's done, I'll just level this off a little bit. And then we'll give it one more decent spray with our water here. And then again, we'll give this a few minutes to soak in. And what I like to do, as you can see, I'm doing this all on top of a Rubbermaid 18-gallon Rubbermaid tote bin, the top of it. I like it because it's got the lip around it. I like to pour some water in there and let it soak into my containers from the bottom. That way I make sure there's no dry spots in there that we missed or whatnot, and it just really seems to work out well for me. Then I can take the whole thing outside, spray it down, I'm done. Really no cleanup to do. So anyways, I'm going to go get some water, we'll pour it on there, and I think we'll be about done. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and pour some water in here. You don't have to go crazy, just enough to, give it a little bit of it in the bottom and something to soak in. that should be pretty good right there. If that evaporates or gets all sucked in, we'll add a little bit more until we're sure it's nice and soaked all the way through. And we'll just leave it for a couple of days, and we'll give the seeds a chance to sprout up, and we'll do another video on that in a couple of days. Alright, thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe if you like what you see, and keep an eye out. I should have plenty more videos coming up shortly. Thanks, guys.